The Siri Revolution. How Apple and Google, just teamed up to change your life. Imagine waking up, and your phone doesn't just tell you the weather. It tells you that your flight is delayed by 2 hours. So it already pushed back your Uber pickup and messaged your hotel about the late check-in. All without you asking. This week, the tech world was rocked by the most unexpected alliance in history. Apple, the company famous for keeping its doors locked tight, has officially invited Google's massive 1.2 trillion parameter Gemini model into the heart of the iPhone. We are witnessing the launch of iOS 26.4 and a brand new wave of AI wearables. It's the biggest shift in how we use computers since the original iPhone launched. The old Siri is dead. The new context-aware visual intelligence era has begun. Person looking frustrated, trying to find a specific email while talking to a voice assistant that says, "I found this on the web for you." Let's be honest. For the last decade, talking to your phone has felt like talking to a very confused brick. You'd ask Siri to do something simple, and it would just give you a list of search results. It couldn't see what you were doing, and it definitely couldn't help you move information from one app to another. An abstract animation of data silos, walls between apps like Mail, Calendar, and Photos. The problem is context. Your phone used to be a collection of silent rooms. Your email didn't talk to your calendar. Your photos didn't talk to your maps. You were the one doing all the manual labor, copying, pasting, and remembering. But this week, Apple is finally tearing down those walls. Think of the old Siri like a librarian who can only find books. The new Siri is like a personal assistant who has actually read your books, knows your schedule, and can write your emails for you. Screen recording of a user looking at a concert poster on a website, then saying, "Remind me when tickets go on sale." And Siri automatically creates a calendar event with the link attached. This is thanks to something called on-screen awareness. Siri can now see what you're looking at. If you're looking at a photo of a restaurant in a text thread, you can simply say, "Make a reservation there for Friday," and it knows exactly which "there" you mean. It understands cross-app intent, meaning it can take a piece of info from a text and use it to perform an action in a completely different app. Now here is the wild part. Apple is using Google's Gemini model, a massive AI with 1.2 trillion parameters to power these complex thoughts. A person looking skeptical at their phone. You might be wondering, wait, isn't Apple the privacy company? Why are they giving my data to Google? This is where it gets clever. Apple is using something called private cloud compute. You put your request in the box, it goes to the cloud to get processed and comes back. But the cloud provider never gets the key to see who you are. Think of it like sending a letter in a double-sealed envelope. Google provides the brain power to answer the hard questions, but Apple's systems act as a privacy shield so your personal identity stays locked on your device. It's a philosophical shift for Apple, but it's the only way to compete with Samsung, who is already putting Gemini AI on 800 million devices this year. The third big pillar of this week's launch is visual intelligence. Apple CEO Tim Cook has signaled that this will define their new wearable strategy. The idea is simple. Why type a question when you can just point at it? If you're wearing Apple's new AI glasses or using the new MacBook camera, the AI understands the world around you. You point at a bike and ask, "How do I fix the chain?" And the instructions appear right in your field of vision. Person walking through a city with subtle AR directions appearing on the pavement. This is Apple's big bet. That the next major interface won't be a screen in your pocket, but the world in front of your eyes. They aren't just making a better phone. They are trying to make a world where the AI is built into the air around you. So, let's wrap up what this massive week means for you. Siri is smarter. It now has on-screen awareness, meaning it can read what you're looking at and take action across different apps. The power of Gemini. Apple has partnered with Google to bring 1.2 trillion parameters of intelligence to your iPhone via iOS 26.4. Privacy first. All of this runs through Apple's private cloud compute, to keep your personal data away from Google's eyes. Visual intelligence. Apple is moving beyond the phone. With new wearables, they want the AI to see your world and help you interact with physical objects in real time. The competition is hot. With Samsung aiming for 800 million AI-enabled devices, the AI war has officially moved from your desktop to your pocket and your face. We are living through the biggest change in personal tech in 20 years. If you want to stay ahead of these trends and learn how to actually use these new tools as they drop, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Digital coworker. And if you're wondering how these AI agents are changing the actual workplace beyond just your iPhone, you need to watch our next video on agentic AI and the new MCP standard. It's how these tools are becoming your new digital coworkers.